Welcome back to Arrowhead Farms YouTube channel. Today we've got a load of strawberries from our local FFA chapter. We're going to take them and make some strawberry preserves out of them, some freezer jam. So stay tuned and we'll show you what the process looks like. We got some good looking strawberries. We've got the Berry Boss. They're kind of more of a tartar flavor. And then we get the J Mar strawberries, so a little more sweeter. So I'm anxious to see what the difference is when we process them and get them froze. So we'll see what they taste like. We've got freezer cups. We've got some little containers, and we're gonna put some in some glass jars and maybe sell for later. So we've got some Sure-Jell. We're gonna get them all processed here, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we got my mother-in-law helping today. So first off, we're gonna wash them, and then we'll go to cutting and coring. Got them all washed. Next step, we're going to top them and then core the inside. She's just slicing them, getting them small enough to where when we mash them up with the potato masher, it's a little bit easier. We got our 7 quarts cored and cut up. So now we're going to take it over to the potato masher and get it all put together. In the past, we've used a Ninja blender, but it seems the process is a little too fine. So we're going to try the masher this year and see how it does. We had to go to this because the potato masher was gumming up and it wasn't working real well. It seems to be getting it about like we want it. That's working a lot better after we cut them up. Now we're using the peeler to get the bigger fines mashed in and incorporated. Alright, she's gonna put some in the Ninja. We'll kind of compare and see what the different consistency looks like. Make it look good, dude. Yep. Fight with the blender. Yeah, he's struggling a little bit. Alright, so we got the first flat done. He's getting a saucepan. What are we gonna put in the saucepan?
Sugar and Sure-Jell.
Okay. So we're using the Sure-Jell. We've got 1 box for freezer jam. He's gonna go into 1 quart of fruit, 4 cups of sugar, and it should make 5 containers. So we'll go ahead and get it set up. All right, so we're gonna take 4 cups of our mixture, or actually just our strawberries. And if I spill any, she's gonna shoot me. 3. And 4. All right, then we're gonna add our sugar. So it's gonna need 4 cups of sugar.
Sweet people do sweet things.
Uh-huh. She ain't cooperating either.
4 cups of sugar.
All right, 4 cups of sugar. 1, 2.
3, 4.
Alright, then we're gonna take this and we're gonna stir it in. So she's getting it all mixed up. We're gonna let it sit for 10 minutes. We'll stir it occasionally just to keep it mixed in, and then we'll add the Sure-Jell into it. So stay tuned. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and add the Sure-Jell in. She's got the packet. We're doing 1 packet for the 4 cups of sugar and the 4 cups of strawberries. We'll stir that in. How long does it sit?
You just stir it till it's dissolved.
Okay. And what's our next step?
The next step is they go into the freezer containers and sit on the counter for 24 hours before you take them to the freezer or the refrigerator.
Alright, so we'll put them in the containers next. Alright, last step is we fill up the freezer containers. We'll try to leave a 1/2 inch head space for some expansion if we have it. And then we'll leave these set for 24 hours before we put them in the freezer. It's looking like it's gonna make about 3 freezer containers. So we'll show you what the final product looks like once these harden up. And now she shows up. Uh-huh. My mom's fighting the blender the whole time. She can't understand that them little slots has got to be lined up.
I do put them little slots in line.
All right, we're on the second batch now. We finally got Ashley home from work. Wait and see which one cuts each other first. Yeah, y'all would. So once we get them in the containers, she writes the label on it with the date. And we've got a couple different kinds. We've got the S on some jars for the sweeter variety. We've got the T for the little tartar variety. And then we got a T2. We added a little more Sure Gel to a couple batches to see if that affects how thick it is. Last year we made some with just the traditional 1 cup or 1 bag, and it was still a little runny. So we've got a couple different batches to try out, some different ratios. So once we let it set for 24 hours, we'll put it in the freezer, and then we'll try some and see how it tastes and let y'all know.
Hardest part's clean up.
Yep, everybody else left you, didn't they?
They did. Let me high and dry.
Yeah, they did. I'm back.
So it looks like they've set up pretty good. You can see it's still moving a little bit. Once we put it in the freezer, of course, it'll solid up a little bit. But you can see there's got a pretty good cap on it. And overall, once we get it out and put it on some biscuits, we'll let you know how it tastes. Like I said, we've got a couple different varieties, dealing with how much sugar's in it and how much of the Sure Gel is in it. So thanks for watching today. If y'all got any recipes or anything that you all use different, put down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Tell your mother-in-law you did a great job.
Yeah. Say bye, Mason.
Bye.
Tell them